Hello, Aquarius. This is your reading. Okay. Okay. You know, right away you have the Seven of Swords. I need to watch out for someone. Yeah. Tower and the Knight of Swords came out. Spirit is trying to warn you about someone. I just saw the Moon card. There's something about, what's the full moon? Tomorrow? It's on the 3rd or on the 5th, I cannot remember. A few days after watching this reading, it's timeless. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're watching it right when I'm posting it or not, but it's like there's something about spirits showing you someone's true colors because you've been on the fence for a while about them. You have the Two of Swords and then you have the Two of Pentacles. So you've been unsure for quite some time about a person. Look at this. The truth is coming out with this Ace of Swords here. I also feel like somebody has romantic feelings for you that has been hiding it. They're manifesting coming forward this opportunity to speak to you. You have the King of Cups, the Fool, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. Somebody might get kicked right out of your life and somebody else comes right on in. And it's like they've been under your nose having feelings for you for quite some time. It's like a strong connection. Could be twin flame energy for sure. Because the Four of Wands has come out 3 separate times now. And this is somebody that you maybe it didn't work out in the past. Or them not stepping up has broken your heart. What happened between the two of you, whatever it was, a flirtation that didn't go anywhere, a relationship that ended, something. And they're brokenhearted about it. But for most of you, I think it's that they just didn't take that initiative to step up and say that they are heartbroken. Because why? Because they're out here on their own and they're looking for you. But it's like they didn't want to admit the truth to themselves, but now they are. Queen of Swords. That's your energy. There's a death to wanting to roam around. Be over here, be over there, be everywhere. I feel like you might find out something about another situation. Either this person is becoming free and wanting to move towards you, or maybe you're going to become free from a circumstance because you find out you need to cut somebody out because they weren't true from the beginning. Or this is like giving me energy of keeping past people around, like keeping people warm. And the Four of Swords here. But they know how to cover it up. Look at this. You have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So this person knew how to be sneaky, but how to cover it up with the charm and the charisma. And you have been strong throughout this entire thing. But there's something that's changed in you. Something has happened. Somebody said something to you. Maybe you've gone through some time of reflection here in the past. Something shook you up a little bit. And it showed you, it gave you like an outside perspective of who you are and what's going on here. And it's like, wait a minute, that's not who I am. Why am I acting like not who I am? And so you're seeing it from a different perspective. And it feels like it's a surprise, but it's something you've known all along, because the Page of Cups is a surprise. You know, even on this deck, she looks surprised. Look at her face. She's like, what the heck? There's a fish in this cup? What? I didn't know about that. You know, and then, because you were expecting an equal partnership. And it's like, I feel like you're realizing different partnerships that are equal and different partnerships that are not equal. And how you contributed to that going forward. And you're not doing that anymore. You're paying attention to where you're putting your pentacle, which is like, you know, not just money, but your energy. What are you investing in, you know? Because you can invest in relationships with people, and you can invest in things and not realize you know, you're investing your time, you're investing your energy, and that's creating what you're getting out. Something's coming back around because there's been a person or a situation that it feels like is what you really want. But there's distance. Okay, let's get the cards. There's definitely distance though. But the connection hasn't faded. It's almost like the distance made it stronger. I feel like you're not even going to be that upset about this realization that you're going to come to, or this kind of ending, or this finding out of this betrayal. It's almost going to make you feel relieved. Six of Wands and Judgment. It's like the battle has already been happening. The death has already been lived. So now getting out of this is making this judgment possible. Is making this coming back from the dead possible. Is making this victory possible. You've been living the death, and you think that you were in the mindset thinking you were living a victory. But it's like being revealed to you that it was never a victory. It was always the world. Yeah, there's an ending. You know, you're like looking at the cycles and the pattern of your life and different people that you have been with. And there's a person that sticks out. I think both you and this person have had crowns knocked off. But it was a good thing because they were false crowns. Five of Swords. Assessing who is worthy to be in your life and who is not worthy to be in your life. The Five of Swords, some people gotta go, and that's it. That's it. Because I don't want to be up on this hill again by myself with all these swords. Thinking. Four of Swords. I feel like people miss having you around in their life. And they are realizing that at this time. It's being revealed to you at this time that maybe you're not as happy as you thought that you were. Maybe you're fighting for something that doesn't deserve your energy, is not worthy of you. There's a Seven of Swords again. Again, you guys. And the Nine of Pentacles. This could have to do with your job as well. This could have to do with your work as well. Who are you trusting with your pentacles? Are you working really hard and you're sharing your pentacles with people that, what are they doing? Pay attention. I have never had, this is only the first 9 minutes of the reading. This motherfucker has come out 4 times. 4. And I saw it in the pre-shuffle. Something is going down. Something is going down. You're going to find out about something going down. If you have an eerie feeling about a person, don't trust them. If you feel like you need to cut some people out, you are going to figure out something. And Spirit is going to help you. Okay. The Sun card is the opposite of the Moon card. Right? Everything is illuminated. Okay? The sun shines light on anything that has been hidden. You know, the moon card is all about mysteries, needing to go on this journey, needing things to be revealed. This is the end of a journey. This is light being shown on something, but it is only for ultimate happiness. If this light was not shown on this circumstance, ultimate happiness could not be achieved. No way. No way. And we don't want mediocre happiness. We want the whole thing, right? You deserve the whole thing. It's like living a lie, going through the motions, but it's a lie. Kind of like the Truman Show. But it's going to be good, and I don't think you're going to be as upset at all, because you already have other people that are good people that you're just not putting your energy into, or there's somebody else. They're showing me like a 4-leaf clover, so it might have something to do with like St. Patty's Day or luck or Irish or Ireland. If that makes any sense to you. But watch your work. Don't trust your pentacle to people. It's not meant, tarot is not a ultimatum of this is going to happen and that's it and sorry. No. It's meant to be a warning, right? You get this information so you can use it. So you're going to catch it. You're going to catch it. Especially with this sun card here. You're going to know. The 6 of Pentacles. It's just not even. It's not even. And it's been masquerading as being even. But it's not even. And you don't want to move forward with this. I almost feel like somebody is going to try to take something to the next level, try to offer you more, because they know that that's something that you want and they don't want you to go. Because you're figuring them out, that they're breadcrumbing, that they're not even, that they're doing something shady. You know, and it's kind of like saying don't fall for the trap here. You have the Knight of Pentacles though. Somebody really sees you and wants this. And they're coming out of nowhere. Knight of Pentacles can be someone who's like a secret admirer. Can be someone that you think forgot about you because they move so slow. It's kind of like, oh, that was flirting. Thought you were just asking for directions, you know. And then you have this Queen of Wands and the Empress. So, you know, they like you for who you are. You know, when the Queen of Wands comes out, they like you for what makes you you. You know, she represents that 100%. She has this cat here. And, you know, in the time of tarot, black cats are considered horrible luck. But she doesn't care what other people think. She likes this black cat because she knows that this cat is warding off evil. She knows that this cat can see what she cannot see and provides her with this wisdom to be paired with this mystical being, right? So they like the parts of you that you don't want to be seen or that others don't see. Or just it represents like the core of your soul, not just who you are in this 3D reality, you know. Really has twin flame. Could be, doesn't need to be, okay? I don't like to get too wrapped up in that, but, or definitely soulmate energy. Okay, Empress. You got Empress here too. So they also see you for the potential you could become, for the future that the two of you could have together. They see the progression. This person coming forward. Yeah, they appreciate you. 3 of Pentacles. That's appreciation. That's collaboration. This is equal. This is, I want to work together. Like, let's do this. I'm in this. This is 100% what these three people want. Some people have been very devastated, and that's pushing them to move forward. You have this 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And then we have the Chariot card. So, you know, you have like all the signs here. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag, could be a Cancer. Could be Taurus. Don't get too caught up in the signs though, because anybody can be embodying any energy at any time. What is this Chariot about? This feels different. It's like a transition. Chariot. The World card. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be moving and starting over. Look at these cards are coming out again. Something there's just something that's dead, done, and over with, that has been dead, done, and over with for a long, 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 long time. And you're finally seeing it here. And now you can move towards appreciation. Now you can move towards this 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card. You really wanted that, so that's why you held on to a situation where there was nothing there. You know? Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come in. They might live at a distance from you, so you might travel to see them. You might plan something with this person also. Definitely there's new romance here. And there's finding out about people that have been like hidden snakes. That's what this is like telling me. But somewhere deep down, you knew about it for quite some time and you feel good about this. Good about this. There's something about a surprise and then the Lover. Surprise love. You know, you may have already found out about these snakes around you and decided to go in a different direction a while ago and did the work of going within with the Hermit card, and now the surprise of love is kind of coming out of nowhere. You know, with that 4 of Wands in reverse, it's came up again. I don't really read reversals unless I just feel it in my bones. You know, it's intuition based. And this 4 of Swords is reversed, babe. That is 100%. Like, you are not really asking for this surprise, it feels like. Maybe you are, but the majority of your being is good. And I don't know if you're giving yourself enough credit for that. Yeah, the majority of your being is just content, happy, grateful. That's why this surprise of love is coming. Wheel of Fortune, this is destiny. It's destiny. It's going to happen. Doesn't matter. 8 of Wands. Okay, Spirit is going to make this happen. The burden's been put down. You see something from a different perspective. You see your part in it. And you're owning it. And you're growing to the Empress. Look at this. Okay, but there's another energy now. Someone's trying to control you. It can be revealed in the full moon, which is a couple of days after I'm recording this reading, so it's timeless. So in a couple of days, you could have a realization about somebody who's trying to control you. But you're going to break free from it. You got Judgment underneath. Okay, and you got 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're breaking free. It could be around a child. It could be around a mother and a child. It can be a friend that you have that just has a child. Or like there's something significant about their mother, their child, mother-child relationship. You know, that's your identifier as to who it is. So you know that or you don't know that. I don't know. But it's not even, man. It's not even. It's not even. They've been hurt. We get it. You and this person may have bonded over your past hurts. That's a thing. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Okay. I put like mint and lemon in my water and it's like, I put too much. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. It's like you and this person bonded during a time when you were really going through some shit. And that was great, you know, at the time. And they gave to you a lot in the beginning. And you gave a lot to them. But somewhere along the way that stopped occurring. It stopped being fair. They wanted more reign, more control over your life. And at the same time, they were giving a lot to you and helping you in a huge way. So you gave up that control very easily. But they keep wanting more. It could be using kids to manipulate you or a mom to manipulate you. Some sort of a situation like that where they're using people to manipulate you. But ultimately, they want control over what you have. You have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Hierophant card. Now, the Hierophant card can represent the church, can represent laws, can represent authority. And then wanting this reign over what you have because of a heartache that you have experienced. But they're kind of all over the place. And I feel like it surprises you, but it doesn't, that this is not as even as it once was, or that you had put it in your brain as. And it kind of feels like trapped of what to do about it. Because it feels like you still need this person in a way, or at least you think you do, but I don't know that you do. You have Temperance and you have the Two of Pentacles. So this is decisions. 2, 2, 2. Temperance, she's holding 2 cups. And you have the Two of Pentacles here. This is the Two of Wands. So 2s represent a choice, a decision to be made. Making that decision in balance, right? This could have to do with a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or an Earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You know, maybe this person has opinions about your love life, or this person could be, you know, in your love life, but it feels more like a friend or a family member that, you know, just someone that's close to you, that they have strong opinions about what they want your life to be. And it's like, feels like they have very high standards. And anything in the beginning stages, they're judging it because it's not already here. And it's like, they're judging you based on your past, because past people and the way that they manipulated you and treated you, but they're manipulating you in the same way, really. And it's kind of like nothing you could ever do would really be good enough for this person. But at the same time, I think you're starting to realize, screw you. You know, standing up for yourself. You have the Emperor here. 9 of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Emperor. This is focusing your energy on yourself, going for it, and standing your ground. 100%. And I feel like it's driving this person crazy that they cannot really control you. And the more that they try, you have justice here. So the more that they try, the more things do not work out for them. 100%. Could be a fire sign. Because you have Aries and you have Leo there. Doesn't have to be. Somebody wants to come back in and tell you that they have been heartbroken without you. That's coming through again. 6 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You're protecting your heart from a person. I think there's somebody that you just never let them in all the way. You never let anyone in all the way after a particular person. That could be a clue for you as well as to who wants to come back in, because this just keeps popping up in your reading no matter what I do. This person is like, I want to come back and I want to have a victory. I have thought about this. I have thought about this and I know what I want and I'm gonna go get it. It's like all of this struggle has been so the two of you can come together. You know, it's like the time feels like it's now. Yeah, you have this King of Wands energy. So someone is gonna start to embody this energy of action that hasn't, yeah, look at this 7 of Wands at the bottom. That's the action energy. They're doing it. They don't care. They don't care how many people are against them. They don't care what anybody else thinks. They don't care if it looks grim. They're going for it. They're going for it because they know that's what's going to give them this emotional. They're not going to be able to live with themselves if they don't. It's like they were afraid before from the intensity and you weren't. And then now you were afraid, you know, twin flame. You just keep flip-flopping. And thinking back, thinking back, thinking back, thinking back. It's like those thoughts never stop. Let's see if there's anything else. Really, a million cards. This is beautiful. Two of Swords, King of Cups. Someone is blocking their emotions. Nope. I don't feel anything. Nope. You're leaving. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Justice. But it's coming out now. Yeah. And the reason it's coming out is because you're seeing your part. Both sides are seeing their part. You have the Artist and the Queen of Swords. You are seeing your part. They are seeing their part in this. Two of Pentacles, Temperance again. Making this decision for what they want. And going for it again. Again, 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 again. They know. They know what they want. Yeah, they did the work. So now it's time. It's time because they did the work. You have the Well, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they went off. They got to a place where they could look things through. They went within, they did the introspection, and now it's like destiny is saying, yes, that's what I need. And you did the same thing. You did the same thing. The Queen of Swords with the Artist. You realized your part in it. You allowed yourself to see what you did to paint this picture the way that it was painted. And then Spirit comes in. That's 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune is destiny, both of them. You guys have the same energy, mirroring each other. Worlds, cycles, going around again, around again, around again. This feels very twin flame. And it feels like, these towers happening, these shocks here, shock there, coming in quick, all of this stuff. They have been watching and watching and waiting for the right moment to come in. This feels like something that you really want, that, deep down with this high priestess, this is something that you really want. There's a lot of passion here. The emotions for this person, they never died out. And look at how this branch is really like two twigs that twist together. There's an entanglement here. There's an unspoken thing between you and this person that is going to be spoken now. Aquarius, beautiful. Okay, let's get a charm. Oh, you have a little elephant with a heart on the end of his trunk. You can see it. So elephants might be something significant to you. You might see an elephant, and that is a sign for you on somebody's t-shirt, on TV, on a sign somewhere. They might really like elephants. You might really like elephants. Also, can't help but think that, elephants never forget. And you see all these stories of the elephants that, were like in the circus together or whatever. They were just in these horrible situations together. And then they were separated for, decades. And then they finally come together and they're like tearing through the fence to get to each other. They never forget. They never forget a love. Whoa. Okay. Thank you, Aquarius.